listen, let me say something. This is the best show I've done. It's been clean. It's been flawless. My work is superb. Is it not?
Yeah, you have had a great show. I've already done my half of the program, so I think I'm just going to leave, okay? Here I go. I'm gone.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Later.
My turn. After losing to the Blazers last night, the Houston Rockets find themselves in this position, 1-5. That's awful. They're sitting at the bottom of the Western Conference. The team has been without James Harden, and they also have another guy who's been sidelined for 2 games, and that was Chris Paul. So, Coach, what's going on with the team?
Last year we played well. Right now we play like crap. That's the difference. Just not playing well. You know, I don't have a whole lot of answers for you right now. We'll look and we'll fight it, but we just been not making shots, not making foul shots, not making layups. And last year we did. It's hard to explain sometimes. We've lost our swagger and we're on our heels, and we weren't calm and didn't have that poise and just didn't hit anything for a while.
All right, so Coach D'Antoni says the team just isn't playing well. We should also add, again, as mentioned, Chris Paul and James Harden have only played 2 games together this season. Byron Scott here to talk about that team. Look, you just heard I said they're 1-5. They're bottom of the Western Conference. If you look at what's happening with them, and I don't want to put anything on Melo because I hear people saying, critics are like, is it Melo? Is he messing up the flow?
Right.
He's coming off the bench.
Right.
What do you think the problem is?
Well, I think one of the main problems, Carrie, is the fact that those 2 guys that you just mentioned, Chris Paul and James Harden, haven't played together a lot. And we know their record last year when they played together, they were probably the best tandem in the NBA. So when those guys get healthy and back on track, I think this team is going to be pretty good. But I said before the season started that this Houston Rockets team has taken a step back. They lost 2 of their best defensive players, and the one guy that I thought was the key to their team's success last year, Trevor Ariza,
That's interesting.
who was best on the defensive end and who can knock down that 3-pointer on the offensive end. So I think this team is still taking a step back, but they're not going to be at the bottom of the barrel when the season is all said and done.
Yes.
Chris is going to get healthy. James is going to get healthy. They'll get their mojo back, but they are still not going to be able to challenge the Warriors.
Okay, so it's interesting that you say that because last year we thought they could actually challenge the Warriors.
Yes.
But missing key ingredients, especially like Trevor Ariza, changes the entire game.
There's no doubt about it, especially on that end of the floor, the defensive end of the floor. We know he's not a guy that demanded the ball. We know Chris Paul, James Harden, they're going to have the ball in their hands 90% of the time. They're going to make plays for themselves and for their teammates. Trevor was great with that, because he spaces the floor, and if he doesn't have a wide-open shot, he's able to get to the basket as well. But it was the other end of the floor that he was so spectacular because he could guard 2, 3, 4 different positions. So I think that guy, when he left, that was a big piece of the puzzle that got them to the Western Conference Finals last year.
We shall see what they do. Speaking of the finals, Western Conference Finals in Golden State, tonight they faced Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. He's still, I don't know if he's going to play or not.
Right.
But so far, it looks like in terms of the Western Conference, the Pelicans look the best. Talk to me about what you see. Will they be the team to actually challenge Golden State?
I don't know if there is a team in the Western Conference that can actually challenge the Golden State Warriors the way they are right now. But this Pelican team has definitely taken a step forward. I see them now getting in that top 4. Last year they were seeded at 6, and they were able to beat the Portland Trail Blazers in a sweep. But I just don't think they have enough right now to be able to challenge Golden State. But they have arguably right now the best player in the NBA in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the best. He's
the best.
Yes, MVP, top 3, but definitely the best playing right
top
now.
Top 3, absolutely.
Let me ask you this then: if there is not a team in the West to challenge Golden State, then what's the point? What are we doing here, Coach?
We just wait until June. We're waiting for June to see who's going to play them in the NBA Finals. That's what we're kind of waiting on. Golden State's just at a different level. They really are. They're at a different level right now. They play together. They've been together for a while. They understand each other. They want to make history. They want to go down as one of the greatest teams that ever played this game. That's their mindset. And when you have that type of mindset and your stars all buy into it, it's hard to beat them. The only thing that's going to derail them from winning the championship if Curry, Durant, and Klay Thompson get hurt.
All at once?
All at once.
Not just one?
Not just one. Oh. If one get hurt, the other 2 can carry the load.
Well, yeah, well, we won't wish that.
You need 2 or 3 of those guys to get hurt. And we don't wish that on anybody.
We don't wish that on anybody.
No.
Gosh, it has been a tough day at work for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Coach.
The last 2 years for the UConn women haven't ended as planned in 2017.